All right, so let's begin with the new week, fresh week. Today is a Monday. Now, what we do have, we do have a, we do have a PMI. We do have a PMI today. So at this point, they will be like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So I will wait for a price to set up the opening range. So at this point, I'm waiting for price to set up the opening range. And then obviously we'll see what can obviously we'll see what will I most likely to take, either double break buys, sells, or break and retest sells. Now at this point, so what about last week? So last week was kind of was all right because I had only two trades, which was one double break, buys. I think there was a double break buys. Yes, which were lost. Now this was the trade. So this was the trade for a double break buys, which did not play out, but is because I did not wait for price to actually form a 15-minute C2, right? Price never did break this low, neither price never closed as a bullish candle, right? For me to think that this was a candle 3 too, so I can trade a candle 4. So what happened next is obviously there was a amazing buy which was later on the same session, and those buys played out, I mean, perfectly. So those buys played out perfectly to the opening range high. Right here you can see that obviously this was a, so this right here would be the entry and this right here would be the exit, right? Opening range high. And 1 hour candle closed as a C2, expecting the candle 3 on the 1 hour at 11 a.m. to continue pushing higher, and obviously 15 minutes were pushing bullish. So that was a double break. All right, so that was a double break buys. Now for the next trade, which was a break and retest actually, so I had one double break and one break and retest, right? So that was a on 29th, so that was a sells, that was an amazing sells. So as you can see, what price did, price created opening range, price pushed lower, significant move, then price came back to retest the New York, and from there what I was waiting for is for price to create this protected swing, which was here. That was a protected swing, entry, stop loss above the protected swing, target the session low, and lower liquidity. So that was a two trades, which was one loss, one win. Now at this point it is interesting because there is a chance now of a buys coming into play. Now very important is how the 1 hour candle will close. So I mean, I have to wait for the opening range to set up anyways, like, and then to I would have to wait for price to break either side of the range. By it looks how it looks now, the price may just go up. So that was the manipulation at 9:30. So now what I wait for is how does the 1 hour candle close, right? How does the 1 hour candle close? It's very important. because there still can be a, shorts, but for shorts price would have to close back above the New York, back below the New York, right? So let's see. So the most important thing is just to wait for the setup to come, right? So just have to sit and wait through the boardroom and just wait for the setup. All right. So 6 minutes left until the opening range is set. And then in 20 minutes, at 10 a.m. we do have the PMI. So I'm interested in how does price react to that. Also, today's Monday, so it must be a good setup to take, right? It must everything. I'm not gonna take random trade. I will wait for price to align for the entry for the setup. Alright, so what we do, what price did, price retested the New York view up. Now if prices continues pushing up, then yeah, because at this point price did not manage to close below the New York. If we can go higher, then it is where this price may continue pushing higher, right? Alright, so the opening range is set. So we wait now for price to break either side of the range. Now it looks like obviously that price closed bullish. 1 hour is still open, right? So at any given moment price still can break the opening range high, close below the New York, and then I can look for sells, or price just simply within the new candle will continue pushing higher, because for break and retest I need to wait for the 9 a.m. candle to close first, so I can look for trade for break and retest trade within the next candle. Now for double break, I can wait, I can trade within the same candle.
max. I don't want people to say, wow, that's a nice, pretty physique. I want people to say, what the fuck is that? Yeah? That's what I wanted to do. Well, you succeeded. Yeah. You know, how big can we get? How ripped can we get? How strong can we get? I want to go to the max. I don't want people to say, wow, that's a nice, pretty physique. I want people to say, what the fuck is that? Yeah?
Alright, so at this point it looks like prices to continue pushing higher, to be honest. Alright, so what do we have now? We do have a 1 hour candle close as a manipulation candle. You can see price did sweep the low, closed as a strong bullish candle. Now, there is two things that may happen. Either price is going to range, and then within the 11 a.m. candle, price will push up, or price will create swing point within the 15 minutes, so the 1 hour candle can push higher still. So uh, for it looks like the double break, the break and retest buys maybe the play today, to be honest. Because for sales, price has to close below the New York VWAP, and price did not manage to do that within the session, right? So that means that the New York VWAP holds. So just let's see how price does react, right? As you know that I would rather take double break sells to when price does break the opening range high, but there is nothing yet to take sells. There is no information for sales, to be honest. Like, so that's the obvious liquidity pools on the 1 hour candle. Now for me to take a buy, what I would want to wait for is for the new 15-minute candle, or as this candle also did not sweep the previous candle high, uh, there is no sales for me even if price does close below the New York. All right, so can we see price going up? I mean, if price does close above here, then there is a chance of price going higher, but let's see. All right, so 2 minutes until this candle closure, and now you have a trade to the upside, but I'm not taking this because I'm waiting for price to close on the 15 minutes. So I would still expect for price to at least sweep the high, and then obviously to continue pushing higher.
So let's start off.
All right, so 2 minutes left until the 15-minute candle close, and obviously there is a very high chance that there will be no trade for me, to be honest. Now, if we do break the low once again here, then that would be a much higher probability trade to the upside. Until then, that's a rangy candle. We just closed inside the range without sweeping, you know, high or low. So all right, so what about the 1 hour? Yeah, so 1 hour 50% is somewhere here at a New York BWAP, right? So I don't really want for price even to go that low if price is to continue pushing higher. Now either price goes up from here or price sweeps the liquidity once again. Then we have change in the state of delivery and then trade to the upside. But there is a very high chance of price just continuing pushing higher to the session high here, and that would be the trade. That would be the trade done, to be honest. So to be honest, I just look at the higher time frame candles, how they form, and then you know I just look for entries within the one minute time frame. So as you can see, it was a wick formed right here. So this right here, it is a 1 hour candle wick. So and you know I just don't know how far price, so I know that price can breach the session high, right? So I don't know if price can go after, what price will do after either push higher or go lower. So price is breaking the high, so stop loss would be here. Now take profit. The first take profit, I would move my stop loss break even at this point. So as soon right here, I would move my take profit to stop loss to break even and look for potential 2-hour trade, which would be somewhere around here. All right, so All right, so at this point buys did happen. So that was if I would take the trade, that was a trade. So with the stop loss, we take profit, whatever whatever you want to take, either take profit here or target 2R with the stop loss below the overnight pivot, which is here. And yeah, you would trade the 1 hour expansion candle because the 1 hour low was created right here. And as you can see, after liquidity sweep, price pushed higher. So at this point I'm not gonna take any trade because it is done. Alright, so at this point I will finish the stream because I'm not gonna take any trades at this point. The trade happened within my session at 10 a.m. This move right here, I did not get involved, and I'm not gonna look for anything else because there's only 30 minutes left until my session finishes. And you know there is two 15-minute candle left, right? So I don't think that price will create fresh swing point, right? And even if price does close now below the New York, that would be play within the new 1 hour candle. So yep, at this point, thank you for watching.